Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to this week's video. One big thing that's happened this week is interest rates are the highest they've ever been since I've been in real estate in the last better part of a decade. And I think in the last 20 years, they're the highest they've been right now. So today's interest rates are 6.34%. Pretty damn high if you compare it to a year ago. Still relatively low if you compare it to the overall mortgage interest rates over the last 50 to 100 years. But that is a big thing in the news today. Even with those interest rates being that high, they've been that high since the middle to end of last week. Houses haven't slowed down for us here on sales. It's about the same as last week. So I would have thought, a 0.5% or 1% jump. I guess last week it was still at 6, but about a 0.5% jump would affect the market a little bit. It doesn't seem to have affected it here locally anyways. So yeah, 6.34% on interest rates. I was talking to a lender who's really knowledgeable last week on this, and his opinion was interest rates are probably going to go up even more. But he said, they're so volatile right now, they go up and down and up and down, depending on what the Feds are talking about or whatever's going on that's affecting them. So this could go up even more, but right now 6.34 does affect your buying power quite a bit if you're looking compared to even a month ago. They're about 1% higher or even 1.5% higher than they were a month ago. So that's going to be a big hit in your payment. You can always pay down interest rates or buy points is what it's called, where you buy down your interest rate with upfront cash to buy it down. There's some good calculators online to see how much you can spend to buy them down. Now, let's get into some numbers here a little bit. 49 houses hit the market this last week. Average price of $369, basically $370. So 49 houses, good number for us. 13 went under contract of those accepted ones, so that's another good number. 33 houses overall sold, and still sold for a couple thousand above asking price, in case you think the market is still dead, and still selling over asking price on average. 207 active houses, median price of $392, and the average days before it is accepted is 24 days. So that's kind of all the numbers right now. What that's telling you is we've kind of been steady for the last few weeks. Kind of stay in the same number. Like I said last week, pre-pandemic, we had 300 to 500 houses on the market at a time here, so we're still below those numbers. And 2019, which is pre-pandemic, was still a crazy busy year for us. One of the busiest, actually was the busiest that we've seen, except for 2020 and 2021. So we're still below those numbers, so it's still a really busy market. If you're looking to buy, it's a bit easier at the moment, and you can still find those deals out there. And for those of you that are investors as well, it's a good deal. Got some good deals coming on the market that are able to buy and are investable. With that being said, another shameless plug, this coming up Saturday, investor meetup on the 24th. That's only like 4 days away, I think. So 4 days away, we're going to have our investor meetup here in our conference room here in my office. And we go over multiple things. There's multiple different types of people in there. Some who own a lot of property, some who own a little bit of property, some who don't own any yet. I'm just trying to get in the game. So if you're interested in investing at all, come to that. We'll give you some good info and be able to network with some good people. So hope to see you there on that. And the link for that will be below this as well, so you can check that out. All right, this is going to be a short one today. Not much else happening currently in the market here. I think we're going to continue to see this steady amount of houses come on the market, steady amount sell. For the coming months, and usually starting in October, November and December, January, February, those months are usually the slowest. So we'll see how it goes. Coming in this next month, it might be a little slower, which is pretty typical for the cycle here in the winter. So if you're like, hey, maybe the winter is a good time to buy, it usually is, because you get a little bit, usually get 1% to 2% less on a house in the winter. Not always, but usually that's the case. So if you're kind of waiting for the winter for that to happen, it might be a good time. If you guys got any questions, reach out, and I will see you next week. Peace.